Hello, I'm happy you're here. It has been like a hot minute since I have made an episode, and I just felt like I kind of lost touch with why I even began making a podcast in the first place. I wanted to create a space where I could create and be like vulnerable and express myself and be raw with you guys, but I began to put so much pressure on myself to like create this specific image of who I wanted you to see me as, and I put so much pressure on like manufacturing this specific message that I was trying to get across, but in the end, through like editing and all this stuff, that just took away from like the rawness that is making like a podcast. I like these forms of content because it feels like a conversation between two people, and through all that I just felt like I was losing touch with that. And I don't know, I just have this like fundamental like desire inside of me to like create things, and I don't know, I've always had this, and I guess growing up it was just such a like created image, and I had such a like structured mindset around what it meant to be like artistic and creative, and I always thought it was just like painting and drawing. And because I didn't have like the gift to just like do that naturally, and I really wasn't that good at it, I just like categorized myself and like identified myself as not a creative person, or not someone who feels like they need to really express themselves, when in reality like I just feel like I have so much that I want to say. There's so much that I want to create, so much that I want to express of myself to the world, and I just feel like I really need an outlet to do that. So I kind of just wanted to say that I really want to like get back to kind of the realness that is just like sitting down and having a conversation between just me and you. And that's basically it. That's all I really wanted to say. I want to like get rid of the editing and the retakes and whatever all that is. And yeah, that's really all I had to say for today. That's all the message I really wanted to get across. But a way that like I feel like aligns best with me, and something that I've always done to like help myself express myself, and like when I have things that I like feel like I need to get out, I write. Not a lot of people know that about me, especially I think the image that a lot of people see me like online and stuff, and I'm someone who gyms and runs, and there's a very specific image that people have of me, and maybe don't get to see this like vulnerable side of me that like has emotions and has feelings and has very deep feelings, deep emotions. So yeah, I just wanted to like, before I go, leave you guys with something that I wrote a few days ago. You can choose for it to like impact you or not. Like if you feel something because of it, that's amazing. If you don't, that's also amazing. Like writing can come across in many different ways, and I'm not asking for you to feel any certain way about it. You can choose to love it, you can choose to hate it, you can choose for it to make you to feel this big thing, it can make you think about things, or you can just let it go in an ear and out the other and just move on with your life. But I just wanted to share it with you before I go. September 29th, 4:35 p.m. I feel a fundamental disconnect from society. The more I learn about it, the less I understand it. This world that we have created and the way that we live our lives has taken us so far away from the root of our existence. I have no desire to be on someone's feed or to give up all my time just to have the right to exist in this world. The boxes that we put ourselves in have done nothing but trap us, and the borders that we have built for ourselves have done nothing but separate us. Who am I? I'm not my nationality. I'm not the random name my parents gave me. I'm not my age. That does nothing but convert me into a number. I'm not determined by the categories that society has chosen to put me in. I am, however, a being. I am a member of the human race. I am a part of a lineage. I am the energy that has come before me. I am a being that grows and shifts and evolves. I'm only here for a moment on this journey, but I will also remain here forever. I have so much to say, but also wish sometimes not to speak, and there is so much that I want to do and make and learn and experience, but I also just wish to sit here for a while, in this present moment, and to be with myself, my body, my mind, my soul, my past, and my future. The more I sit with myself, the more I notice. I notice myself living a watered-down version of the human experience because society has taken so much from us and filled these gaps in our soul with money, fame, greed, tangible object, societal expectation, and a million other man-made things to keep us from one another. And this all just prevents us from being fully in the now, living in this moment. I notice my lack of taste nowadays. I have such a difficulty time tasting food because we don't eat food. We eat brands and trends and calories. I notice myself struggling to be off my phone, not constantly be texting, feeling wanted, being needed, because we're all addicts and disconnected through this newfound connection. I notice how difficult it is to feel love because we aren't allowed to love anymore, because that means being honest and being vulnerable and letting people close enough in to see us. I have a difficulty going against all these societal expectations because everyone else is just going along with it. The more I sit and notice, the more I begin to realize all that I have ever really wanted was to understand, to feel, to experience. And the more that I learn, the less I understand, but the more that I push away from this world, the more it just pulls me right back in. But the more that I question and the more that I think, the more free I become to taste, to feel, to be free to return back to myself. And I will return back to myself. I feel the heaviness of my eyes and the aching of my hand. I feel how tired I am. I am tired from existing in this world. I hear the world moving about as I stay safe inside of these walls that I currently inhabit but do not own, just as many have called these floors home before me. I used to feel a panic sensation as I thought I own nothing to my name, and now I feel the freedom that comes along with owning nothing but my mind.